I woke up to this and I was very shocked. I knew that app updates usually bring the movies slash the characters we're going to be getting for that season, but I was still shocked. So I want to put a little disclaimer before we really hop into this, where we're going to really find out which banners are coming this season or not when we see the glossary. Because last time in the glossary, what they did is that the minute season 2 started, they had all the units coming out for that season being the Asta, Julius, Kiara, Kohono, okay? It's much easier this way so that they don't have to do maintenances every time there's new pickups and only at the start of a season, which I think is a much smarter approach to how they release it here. So we're going to see all of these units probably in the glossary that are going to be coming for season 3 then. Now there's another part, and it's that there was a lot of units that, just little spoiler, that we're going to be getting. And the problem with that is the season seems to be ending on the 6th. So I don't know if it's just going to trail on into the next season for these pickups, but that's currently how it's seeming to be. Now, anyway, let's start. So obviously we know there's the season 4 banner. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as it was on, or like the exact same animations as it was on JP when it came out. Nothing really changed, and they have the special end screen with the like colors and like drop shadows. So, that's that. Now, we go into it and we're basically seeing these 4 pickups first of all. So, Gold Lily, while we're talking about this, I do want to kind of see like if there would be a place in the meta for these people. So, we got Gold Lily, okay. Now, in my opinion, at this point in time, if we're just looking at the units, I would say that it is honestly for global side. It would be cool if there was a toggle to see which units are global. But looking at the global units, I don't really see a team for him. I think maybe when Charlotte comes out full green team, you could maybe argue it. But the thing is, there's also not many good green DPSs out at the moment. And then Fauna doesn't seem to be coming out this season either. So that's the thing. Then we do have Langris. So Langris banner animation is red, doesn't really mean anything, which we found out. It's just that at first we saw Julius's banner animation was red compared to everyone else being blue. So we thought, oh, that means Fest. So then we saw this for Langris and we're like, what the fuck? So Langris, that's one that's a bit tricky. Because before Langris came out after season 5, so he came out after Noel, right? We got Noel before Langris, but now we got Langris before a lot of people, and the blue meta is gonna be in full effect. So Langris should be able to take good advantage of his ultimate against this blue meta, and depending on when he comes out, it could be good. It could be very good. It could be very good. Okay, it could be very good. Then we got Vetto and Yuno. Okay, so Vetto kind of fodder. I don't really want to mention it. But then we got Yuno, and then we got the boy. Okay, we got the boy. So let's just thing is with Yuno is that he needs other like big red units to really work. And bro, okay, I can't wait. I can't wait, bro. I thought I could wait. I thought I could get through this. We're gonna just go back into the pickups after. But Black Asta. So does this mean he's coming this season? Most likely is the case that he is coming in season 3. It's very silly that I'm recording this video 30 minutes before the game should open, but essentially Black Asta should be coming season 3. Okay, so we have the movie animation, and usually these are the ones that they put in for the same season. So I would just be a bit perplexed, right, if we don't get Black Asta now, okay? So this is a bit interesting that they decided to release Black Asta before Witch Queen, because we know Witch Queen puts Asta to the DPS he is. So people, I think this might be the worst case or best case scenario for a lot of people, where Black Asta could only be a support if he does come out, because you're not going to be able to really get this anti-magic going every single time, and people have Julius built up super well. So I don't know how well of a place on the meta he's going to have on global yet, which is the problem. So it's probably going to be my opinion on how the teams are going to be with Asta. It's going to be Julius, William, maybe Charlotte, and then Asta. I think that last slot is a bit iffy, but it's going to be William, Julius, Asta, and then someone else. That's currently my opinion. It might be another damage reduction person you're going to run there. Might be a barrier, but a barrier for him, I don't really know. So I would say that Black Asta coming now is probably bad, especially for, The reason being is that Yuno wants to be ran on a full red team, okay? When he's on a full red team, this guy kind of cooks, okay? Reason being, if we look at it, okay? Let's go in, debuffer. Reason being is that he gets 20% mobility when the full team is red, okay? Now, a full red team, okay, let's just look at this. You don't really have much options to really let Black Asta do well on a full red team. And usually why Yuno works on a full red team is because right after you got Black Asta dishing out the damage because Witch Queen allows him to. But now it's just going to be you playing slow, which this Yuno does not like doing because of the fact he gives silence for 2 turns. So within those 2 turns, you want to try to wrap it up, okay? Because you're going to be going, like, Yuno targets one person, okay, at the beginning of the fight. And you want to make sure that person is not going to be able to do much by the time those 2 turns are up. So you got to make sure that Asta kills. But on a full red team now, it's going to make Yuno pathetic because Witch Queen isn't out, which is going to make Asta not a DPS. Asta not being a DPS doesn't make Asta a bad unit. No, it just makes him so he's not a DPS, but he's going to be an amazing tank. He gets the defense increase here. He gets the 2-turn taunt. He gets the, where is it? Oh, never mind. 2 loops. He gets the anti-magic, I'm tired, y'all. He gets the taunt when he gets anti-magic at 2 loops, right? He has very high defense. He's going to be good for CC. But to be fair, I just want to say, very happy that now there's no power limitation for dispatch and skip. So people seem to be very happy about it. But yeah, so I think that it screws over Yuno and Asta if they're going in this route. Now, even if these units are coming out next season, you got to consider that this seems to be the next. I'm going to say Guldri and Vero are together, and Langris and Yuno are together. And then Asta's alone. So these are the next, like, 3 sets of banners we're getting. And this still means Witch Queen's coming out after. Which I personally am under the belief that that's not really the best case, right? Witch Queen is what enabled him to really be a DPS because she sets him under 40% HP. And to be a DPS, Black Asta needs to be under 40% HP. So, yeah, that's personally just meta-wise and how it's looking. I am not really the biggest fan at the moment of everything. Now, Vero, immediate skip. I would say Goldlady at this point in time is a skip. Langers 2, to me at the moment, is seeming like a skip because of how short-lived he is in the meta. And if we're rushing like this, he will not have a place in the meta, right? So there is that, especially now that it seems Mario Leona might rush a bit more. So, okay. I do want to just mention this because I think it could be fun, right? I want to mention it just out of just because. So this was my speculation. So it seems for the most part we're not looking too bad. It's just now it's Gudluri, Vero, Yuno Langris, and also Black Asta instead. But it did seem I was right about Vero, Gudluri, and then Yuno Langris, which obviously made sense. But very interesting that they decided to put Black Asta now. I think okay. Now let's look at it from the other side. Is this good? Is this bad? From a free to play's perspective, you could skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go to Black Asta. And if you guys were smart, you should be good. And just looking at it, did I post it on here? I didn't. Okay. So actually, no, I did. Technically, I did. So the special festival attendance is going to be giving Black Crystals, summon tickets, and other rewards. My guess is that this is going to be giving us more pulls and all of that. Okay, so this is going to be their way to kind of probably make up for Black Asta, and this also confirms when Black Asta comes out, being January 29th. So Black Asta is coming out in about 10 days. So, this is very interesting, that if this is related to Black Asta, and now that we know that Black Asta is coming in the near future, in the next 4 sets of banners, depending when, well, obviously we're going to have this confirmed at a certain point when we have the game open in about 30 minutes. So we just got to know when Black Asta is coming out. My guess does seem to be January 29th, which means Black Asta is going to be bleeding into Season 3, all depending. But then the next point that I do want to make, that I think I do need to make, is just, is it going to end on February 6th with this many banners? I'm not sure. There's other dates that made me think it was going to be later, but then I'm like, no, it seems like it's ending February 6th. Or, I don't know, because the Battle Pass ends when the season ends. So, it really is a bit confusing how they're going about this, but it is what it is. So, 14 days, you log in, and this seems to be the duration of the Black Asta banner at this point. Maybe they're going to make it 3 weeks. If they make it 3 weeks, I don't think anyone could complain. Now, the next point that we need to talk about, that I'm going to have to scroll back and find the thumbnail for, Uh, this. No, no, this. All right, so no, no. Is it this? Bro, come on. I can't find it. Um, okay, well, it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna have to pull up the summon video. Black Asta had new tickets, and you could buy them right with paid, or you could get a full 200 for free. Now, besides just the 200 for free, they gave 10 for just free on KR, then they also gave 10 in an event, and then they gave 10 for logging in. So basically, yes, it costed more. It costed about 30,000 crystals from what people calculated. I didn't check, I don't know. But people said 30,000, okay? And technically, you could offset that last amount by the 30 free tickets. So we're gonna have to see if there is gonna be limited on global, and if there is it gonna be the worst thing? No, many people will not be able to do more than 200 pulls either way as a free to play. And if you're not free to play, then it doesn't really affect you, right? It will affect you a bit, but not too much. So, is there gonna be these? We're gonna find out when Black Costa comes out. That's all I could tell you. I would like to say there isn't, but I could also say that there is. But considering my positive light, or the thing that I'm just logically speaking, is that there's so many banners coming out before. If they do limited banners, limited tickets, people will be mad. So my personal thoughts as of this moment is that they will not try. Oh wait, let me just. They will not do this. They will not do this. They will not make it that we need paid crystals for the most part. Is my current thoughts. Could it be wrong? Yeah, I'm a bit scared about that, but it's a possibility that they do come. But I'm just not really seeing it as of right now. Black Costa coming, not the best thing. I would have liked him to be in season 4, because then we would have had an idea that every 2 months we get a fest. Sorry, every 2 seasons we get a fest. And this leads me to say that this season is not up until February 8th, because February 8th would just be a 20-day season, where this is much more fitting of a 30-day season in terms of the amount of pickups. So we're going to have to see. When we get a game, we're going to see what exactly is coming in season 3, but it should be these units. Because they didn't put Witch Queen, they didn't put Fauna, they didn't put any of that. So let's see very soon. But with all that said, let me know what you guys think. What will you be summoning on, which should only be Black Asta if we're realistically speaking. But when we get in the game, I will make a which banner you should summon on in season 3, and that's it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.